And I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and we are live. Happy Tuesday to you, my friends. Hey, welcome to another lively conversation with me, Paulette Rees-Denis. And I'm here on Tuesday instead of Mondays. Mondays I've been with you lately the last couple of months, but I was traveling all day. I got in late last night, and I'm back, and I'm coming on Tuesday. Let's see how Tuesdays go. Maybe there'll be more of you dropping in on Tuesday. But when you're here, say hello. Give me a wave, a shout out, say something in the comments. I'm going to start with a little cleansing. You know me, I love my Palo Santo. So while you're here with me, let's take a deep breath together. Give yourself this time, this space, even if it's 5 minutes. Even if it's 5 minutes to breathe, to give yourself 5 minutes of downtime, of listening, of getting some inspiration, of showing up for yourself, and cleansing the space. I love this. You can use sage. You can burn sage. You can use aromatherapy oils to make space yours, to make it sacred, to bring yourself to your center. That's why we love to stop and just take a nice deep breath, to bring yourself into your center. Right. You feel that? You feel that when you relax and just sit. I think I have traveling voice. I was on lots of planes yesterday, 12 hours of airport time. Crazy. That's crazy. But I'm home. I'm here getting ready for a long road trip next week. So I'm going to be gone most of the summer, traveling across the country, visiting, doing things that light me up. And that's what we're talking about today. All right. So, I'm always asking you to think, to write, to journal. I'm trying to give you prompts and questions to think about, to dive deeper into yourself and your desires. That's what I'm all about. And as your lifestyle coach, I work with creatives who want to rewrite and rewire their mindset and rewrite their life, their ideas, their projects, whether it be seriously just lifestyle or business or both, because we're all interconnected. Body, mind, and spirit. We dive into all the aspects of yourself when I work with you as a coach. And even here, even when I'm talking to you here and I'm throwing out some prompts for you, sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's mental, sometimes emotional, spiritual. And that's why my coaching practice is called Movement, Momentum, and Magic. So I talk a lot about movement. Some of you know I am a dancer. I've been a dancer all my life. I run a global dance company called Global Caravan. It's a tribal belly dance style. I have beautiful dancers and teachers all around the world. And what a glorious thing that is, to bring people together from around the world to unite with passion and creativity, art, movement. Movement creates all kinds of different energy, whether you're moving something in your brain or in your heart or in your spirit, in your body. Movement creates momentum. So what do you do when you're feeling low? I talk about this all the time, you guys. This is so good, but think about it. And these are great journaling questions for you. What do you do when you're feeling low or uninspired Well, one of the first things you can do is shift your energy by moving your body. Now, it could just be stretching, doing some deep breaths like we just did. It could be putting on a dance tune and dancing around your kitchen. Could be doing a yoga workout. Hi, my friends, welcome. It could be going to a dance class. It could be taking a walk around the block. Could be running on the treadmill or getting on your bicycle. You know, what's the things? What kind of movement lights you up? So we're going to be talking about lighting you up, because movement creates momentum, then helps you create your everyday magic. Because that's how we want to live. We want to live lit up. Don't you feel that? Don't you feel that? You want to live lit up. Shine your light. Shining your light. And what does that mean to you? So, another journaling question. How do you shine your light? Or do you feel like you have a light to shine? Sometimes we go into that space where we just don't feel like anything's working. And it just takes baby steps, creating some movement to create the momentum to move you forward. Baby steps are a big leap, wherever that energy is for you. Create your everyday magic so that you can live lit up, to be illuminated. To be illuminated. And, you know, that's one of the names I have for my retreats when I do my international retreats, is illumination. Dance with your desires. And I'm going to have a retreat coming up in Costa Rica next year. I'm so excited to finally, after COVID, to get back into that type of gathering. I love to gather people. I love to network. I love to be the tribal hostess. And I get so excited about making these gatherings full of magic, full of movement and momentum and magic. Yes. So I want you to think about what lights you up. Could be little things. What lights you up? So what can you do today that will light you up? Pleasure, joy. Maybe it's calling a friend you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe it's making yourself a really special lunch on beautiful china, or going out for lunch, taking yourself out on a date. What lights you up? So, what are you doing now? Here's another journaling prompt for you. What are you doing now that is not lighting you up? What are you doing now that's not lighting you up? This is really important, because you know what my theme for this year is? You got to say no so you can say yes. You got to say no so you can say yes. Bam. So what are you doing now that is not serving you, that is not lighting you up? Can you release that? Let it go. And then, so once you can define that or put words to that, remember, thoughts become words, become things. So you want to release it and not think about it anymore, because you want to think about what you do want, what you want to bring back into your life, what's going to light you up more today, or this week, or right now. What's going to light you up? What gives you energy? Again, think about that. Movement creates momentum, creates magic. So you can live lit up. And it's really quite simple, but sometimes it's just taking those steps, or sometimes you need someone like me to support you, to give you some ideas, to hold you accountable, to help you commit to yourself, to make these changes. right? Right? Okay, so what I want you to do is commit to yourself today. What can you do? What's one little thing you can do today that's going to light you up? It's going to shift your energy. It's going to create momentum and help you shine your light. I'm happening to be cooking for some friends, and that lights me up. Totally lights me up. I love coming to you like this. It totally lights me up. I like to shine my light on you, my friends. Are you feeling it? Bam, bam, bam. You feeling it? All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to pull us a card because I like to do this every week. Sometimes these cards just have beautiful insights. Just as like, oh, I needed to hear that today, right? And this is a beautiful deck called Earth Warriors. You see that? Really incredible deck. I love it. I love it. And so let's pull a card for all of us collectively to think about this, for how you can phrase the question for yourself however you want. What lights you up? What's not serving you? What can you release? What do you want more of? Are you willing to commit to yourself? And what does that look like? You know, I just love these connections to spirit, connections to inspirations, asking for what you want. Remember, thoughts become words, become things, which is why I'm always asking you to write it down, to journal. You can join my journaling group that meets once a month. I think the next one is July. I have to look it up now. It's coming up in a couple weeks. It's one Saturday morning a month for 2 hours, 9 to 11 Pacific time. 2 hours of journaling prompts and poetry and deep dives and laughter and, you know, getting wow-struck, awe-struck. I love to live in awe. All right, here we go. You ready? Circle cross of tenon, the rare intersection of heaven and earth. I'm going to hold these up to both of my cameras. Look at that. The intersection of heaven and earth. And that could be one of the things I'm talking about, is connecting spirit with the body, spirit with the mind, tapping into your inner guidance, tapping into your inner tuition, tapping into what your guides or your God or source is saying to you. Number 5. That's beautiful. So what comes to you when you see that card? What comes to you when you think about that? Write that down. And I'll give you just a brief little message here. Ah, I love this. Your plans and purpose are aligned with greater cosmic forces. Whether you see it coming or not, things will fall into place, and what you have been working on will come into fruition. Bam! Is that perfect for today? Is that so perfect? A rare intersection of heaven and earth will result in a precious manifestation of grace. Manifestation of grace. The divine shall correct a situation that is in need of realignment. Fear not. Pray boldly and be faithful. All is well. Oh, that is so good. Such a powerful deck, such great messages, and they're always in alignment. I can't say that enough. Anyway, my friends, thank you for being here with me today. Let me know your comments, your questions. If you are looking for some beautiful summer coaching, I have my summer power up sessions. Usually my coaching practices are 3 months long, and But these summer power-ups are one session. You can just get one session for some really quick, intuitive hits and guidance and support from me. So you can have an amazing summer. Or you can always, go with my whole 3-month package, which is awesome too. And know that I'm going to have a beautiful challenge coming to you this fall, and a mastermind starting either in the fall or right at the new year, which is always good, coming to connection in a group energy and group support, group alignment. And then I'll tell you more about my retreat for next year. But in the meantime, I just want you to get connected with yourself, with your spirit, with your body, and think about those things that will help light you up even more. Letting go of the things that are not serving you. What is lighting you up? And do it. Just do it. Go cook that meal, or go out for a walk, or take a dance class, or put on some beautiful clothes, or whatever just lights you up. Even if no one else is around, it doesn't matter. It's what's lighting you up, your spirit, your energy, your beautiful being. And that means you are participating in your life, in your well-being, to make yourself live with more joy, because that's what we're here for. All right, my love. Thanks for joining. We're just ending. You can go back and listen to the replay. Let me know what you love, what you like, what you need, how I can support you. And in the meantime, have a blessed week. Mwah.